From the mountains of Wyoming to the rivers of Oregon, we'll hunt the wild like we own it and fish the water.
Hey guys, as I was down here loading some 6.5 Creedmoors, I got to thinking, you always hear about the different brass and how each one of them shoot differently or one's better than the other. I decided to do a little unofficial test of my own. I had some one-time shot Lapua brass and also some one-time shot Hornady brass. So if you look at them, they look identical. But one of the things that I'm wondering is if everything is exactly the same, whether it's the case length, the bullet seating depth, the amount of powder, the same primer, the same way you clean it, whatever. Is there a difference in the way they shoot? Is there a difference in their velocities? I'm going to try to find that out today. I'm not going to pour a lot of them, maybe 7 or 8, something like that, just for an unofficial, I don't know what you want to call it, test. Let's go do that. So let's find out if it does make a difference. I'm only going to be shooting at 100 yards also, so like I say, it's unscientific, but I'm going to try it. All right, let's go. Let's get out to the range and try. So one of the things I wanted to do out here was check the velocities of the difference between the Lapua and the Hornady. And of course I forgot that piece of equipment. It's very important, but that happens. Now I know I was talking about if there's a difference between the brass. It doesn't include the longevity of each of the pieces of brass. Now, what I've been doing is usually just use Lapua all the time, and I can shoot at least 10 rounds through each one of those and not have any failures. After about 10, I generally just buy some new, but I still have a lot of it. So anyway, we're going to try the Hornady first, see how that works out. Again, everything is exactly the same, 140 grain SST with 141 grains of hollow 4350. Let's give it a try. Something I didn't do, I was going to do a cold bore shot. I screwed up, so I think that shot, we can throw that one out. Just because it was a cold ball.
Oh, really?
That would do it.
Group over on the right. Good. No, those are very fine instruments, I'm sure.
Little highlight.
I got my animal, just like that, and I told him I like chasing the animal. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I know.
I think that last one was me. So let's okay. For some reason, my GoPro 7, I had it down there on the target. It was working and then it quit working. I've had troubles with that, so I'm sorry, but this is what we ended up here. So this is the Hornady brass, and you can see the loads are exactly the same between that and Lapua. This one up here, that was a cold bore shot. I kind of screwed up. I should have shot someplace else. But if you look at these down here, I think it's at least 1 MOA. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I've never shot the Hornady brass with that. Look at the Lapua. I don't know. I've shot the Lapua before and it shot better than what this did. I'm going to say that there's 2.5 inch group. Of course, some of it could be me. I'm confused. If you guys know what that is it me? Is it the Lapua? Again, everything was exactly the same. You know, case size, overall length, ogive, everything was exactly the same on all the brass. It sure looked like the Hornady shot better. I may have to look further into that, or maybe some Starline brass. I don't know, whatever you guys think, maybe would help me out with this. But you know, I shot both of them at 200 and 300 yards, just on a around steel target. Hit both of them, no problem. So I'm using it for hunting for pronghorn or for deer. I think it'd be okay, which is probably all I'm going to use it for. Either that, just target practice. And so anyway, hope you guys got something out of this, except a waste of time. Kind of a waste of time for me because this didn't work right. But I guess that's the way it goes when you do some videoing.